Good evening and welcome to the Bala Kinwood Middle School Open House 2021 virtual version. I'm Miss Moser, and along with my partner, Mrs. Mary Beth Cadian, we make up the Family Consumer Sciences Department here at Bala Kinwood Middle School. Our rooms are room 109 and 107, which are both on the first floor. And I'm coming to you from the Textile Studio. We also have a fully equipped kitchen room. So I'm really excited to welcome you back to in-person school. And even if you weren't able to make it for our in-person parent open house, I'm really glad that you're here tuning into our video. I just wanted to take a few minutes to tell you about what Family Consumer Sciences is here at Bala Kinwood Middle School. There's a handout just below this video on Blackboard that you'll be able to take a look at too. So Family Consumer Sciences is the life skills subject. Years ago, early 1990s, all the way, back 50, 60 more years, we were home economics. And home economics was really focused on, women studying science of the home. But now Family Consumer Sciences is much more inclusive, much more open, and is for all students. So all students in 6th and 7th grade have the opportunity to take Family Consumer Sciences, where we study skills that help us, be successful citizens, successful family members, and successful students. So in 6th grade, when we're in this room, we are focused on learning about helping our family, doing chores. We talk a lot about laundry. And if you're a 6th grade parent, you have probably heard about our laundry project that is due October 5th this year, where students are washing 2 loads of laundry at home, and you, the parents, are the graders. So if you need them to do a couple extra loads to earn that special perfect grade, I think that would be fine. Once we're done talking about laundry and chores, we're going to be doing a little bit of hand sewing. And although hand sewing may be considered a old-fashioned skill, it's really important for our kids to be able to take care of their clothes, mend their clothes when needed. And I think it's especially important for our students who have never tried hand sewing before. It really gives them an opportunity to try a subject that they haven't ever done. It's something new. They practice grit, perseverance, and are really proud of their work. Once we're done in this room, 6th graders move over next door and we talk about breakfast foods. And more importantly, our focus is on measuring accuracy in the kitchen as well as kitchen safety. In 6th grade, we practice using all the appliances, including the stove top, the oven, the microwave, washing dishes, cleaning up, and general sanitation skills. For 6th graders, they do have a cooking project at home, which is the at-home cooking project, and they are requested to make breakfast for the family, for your family. And once again, you'll be the graders on that and evaluating how they do in your kitchen at home. In 7th grade, once again, all students take 7th grade FCS. In 7th grade FCS, when we're in the kitchen, we're more focused on expanding our nutrition knowledge as well as knife skills. Nearly every lab we're going to do this year focuses on knife skills and knife safety. Now, for all labs, all grades, we are cooking inside this year. We are not eating inside. So just so that you're aware how our cooking is working, students are able to prepare dishes in the kitchen. A lot of times we're doing that prep ahead of time. And then when it comes to the sampling or the eating day, we actually pick up all of our food and head outside so that we're able to socially distance when students are eating. If your child has a food allergy, we're able to accommodate a lot of different food allergies. We never use nuts here in the kitchen. So anyone who has a tree nut or a peanut allergy, we are not using those things. Eggs, dairy, gluten, we're able to get your child alternates. So once they're done talking about nutrition, talking about knife safety, and getting used to being in the kitchen, 7th graders will come over here to the Textile Lab, where they are learning about textile waste and fast fashion. Once we have talked about, how can we make better clothing purchasing decisions? How can we reduce our impact on the environment while still supporting sustainable textile businesses? We'll talk about that, and then we'll learn how to use the sewing machine. And our project in 7th grade is learning how to use the machine and also designing our own project that is made of textile waste. So we will use scrap fabric, we will use old t-shirts, and your students will have the opportunity to design a useful product that they remake and use that sewing machine to create. So hopefully you'll see some really great things coming home to you in a little bit later this year. Finally, in 8th grade, 8th graders have FCS for 90 days or 1 semester. And in 8th grade, we're reviewing knife skills. Not all of our 8th graders were able to participate in cooking inside the FCS classroom here at school last year. So we are reviewing knife skills. We talk a lot about safety and sanitation in the kitchen in 8th grade. And all of our recipes are focused on dinner and dessert. We are also going to do a really fun plating recipe. The students will participate in a food truck design competition. And we will talk a lot about consumerism and how we can make, budget-friendly choices at the grocery store. Once we're done in the cooking room, students have a complete introductory financial education unit. We talk about credit cards, debit cards, savings accounts, checkings accounts, and basically kind of identifying what all these things are and some basic good money habits as they are getting a little bit older, getting a little bit more mature. Our final unit in 8th grade, or our first unit, depending on which class your child has started in, is the pajama pants and the sewing machine textile construction unit. Again, some people are like, well, why are we still sewing in 2021 and 2022? But what I find is that it's a really great place for students to struggle a little bit. A lot of our students have never tried something like this, and getting on that sewing machine, learning how to read technical directions, learning how to plan out their project, trying something that's completely new, and really persevering through that project all builds skills that apply to any project, to any subject area. So we really see your students blossom here and kind of grow in their independence and their confidence to try something new and try something that might be a little bit more difficult for them. So that's our summary of 6th, 7th, and 8th grade Family Consumer Sciences. If you ever have any questions about our course or would like to reach out to me, the most efficient way would be through email, which is moserm@lmsd.org. You can also give the school a call and leave me a voicemail. And I'm happy to discuss any questions or any topics that you might like to talk about regarding your student here in FCS Bala-Cynwyd Middle School. So thanks for attending our virtual open house. Hope you have a great night, and I enjoy teaching your children. Thank you.